Why, hello, my smooth friends. It's me, Smooth Brain. And today I'm going to tell you about another product line from Shu Uemura. And I don't know if I'm saying this correct or not, so feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But they had a little collaboration with a game that I play called Final Fantasy XIV. And I love this game. It is a RPG, MMORPG, which stands for Massive Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. And the game itself is just wonderful. It's very community-focused. It does have a story-based element where you do have to progress in the actual story to be able to progress in the game, and some people don't like that. But overall, the story's really well written. There's sad parts, there's happy parts, there's goofy parts, all sorts of things. There's dungeons, there's special dungeons where you can choose your own adventure, there's PvP, there's pretty much anything you can think of in this game. And I've been playing it for several years, and I play with my best friend. We play every weekend together, and I love it. So when I saw that Shu Uemura came out with a little collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Now, this is a little expensive, this collection. Shu Uemura is a brand that does cost quite a bit. And there were 3 things I got from the collection. There were a couple different things, but the first thing I got I'm super excited about because it is, now you can get these for a lot less expensive than what I paid for it, but this is a eyelash curler, and the best thing about this, and the whole reason I got it, was because it has a character called a Moogle on the end. So if you've played any Final Fantasy game at all, you've probably seen a Moogle in your travels. They're goofy little floating, like almost like mouse cats or something like that. And they have a little pom-pom that's on their head. I don't know if that actually helps them to float or not, but they're really cute. So I will be using these eyelash curlers in a little bit and tell you how good they are. The other product I got here, this product is called Crystal Gem, and the way you travel around in the world of Final Fantasy is you become one with a crystal. You have to kind of go to these aetheryte crystals and attune to them, and then once you attune, you can travel back to that place anytime. This is a highlighter, but I believe you can also use it as a single shadow, and look how pretty that is. It's gleaming, so I am going to try it, and it has like the crystal on there. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. So on my wrist there, hopefully you can see it. I will show it to you again on my face. And then the third product I got, as I move all this trash aside, is an eyeshadow palette. And it's in a nice heavy box. It's really heavy. Beautiful designed palette. Again, this is the aetheryte. And on the back it has the colors, which are basically called BM1 through BM9. And this is called the kupo, which is what the Moogles say. They always say kupo. This is the kupo crystal palette. This is what this looks like. It's very light and shimmery, very shimmer heavy. 2 mattes and then 7 shimmers or satins. So I'm going to swatch this for you guys. I'm going to just go across in the rows here, and then we'll look at it on my arm as usual. By the way, I have a new microphone, so hopefully this is working well and you can hear me well. It's one of those little clip-on ones. I will find out when I try to edit this, and hopefully I won't have to film the whole thing over again. Now, some of these sparkly ones do feel a little rough. here is what the first 4 look like. They're very sparkly. You know I love my sparkles. And the mattes are very much just basic mattes. This silver one looks like it might have glitter in it. There's a lighter brown and a darker brown, and they go on really nice and smooth. They seem pretty pigmented. And I don't want to mess this up. There's like a cute little crystal here and a moogle here, but we are going to indeed mess it up so that we can swatch this. And it does lean like cool tone with pinks and blues and silvers. There is a peachy color in here and a goldy color in here. Yeah, the little design is just like an overspray design that just wipes away after you put your finger or brush in it. So the first pink looks like it has blue reflex, and this one is just much more of a pink with sparkles in it. These are very light. A lot of them are very toppery. But you will see in a minute. Here are all the colors, and up here is the highlighter one, which is pretty pink with some like gold reflect on it. I mean, the sparkles are very pretty. I do think this silver one might have glitter in it, and possibly this white one, but really nice. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see me a little better. Oh, by the way, before I forget, when I ordered this, they were having a special that also gave one of their cleansing oils, which I was really excited about. It's not like a huge size, but it's a decent amount of product. And then they gave me a little package of it too, which I've already tried. I really enjoy cleansing oil, so I'm looking forward to try this. I'm finishing up a couple things now, but then I will be using this cleansing oil. Okay, so I think I'm going to use, I'll obviously use the mattes, but I think I'm going to use the white and the blue, and then maybe underneath I'll use some of this peachy color. This peachy color is really pretty. Let me zoom in. I'm already primed and ready to go with my eyes. I'm trying my settings a little different too, so let me know how that works if the color's a little bit better on things. So I have this light brown here that I'm just putting all across. Back and forth windshield wiper. But it's very pretty. It is very cool toned. And I know a lot of you are looking for cool tones. I feel like that a lot of palettes have both, there's been a good mix this year of cool tones versus warm tones. And as I said, I am 57 years old. I have older skin that shows creasing when things are too emollient, and I will say these do not feel super emollient. So they might not crease as much. But then also, I have slightly hooded eyes, and I have a complexion that is neutral, so I can wear cool or warm tones. Let's put this on. There's not much kick up in the pan, although when I did put my brush to my eye there, I did see some fly off, so just beware. I'm just going to dot this on so it has a good amount. Yeah, that's nice. You could do a really nice brown smoky eye with this, actually. I'm pretty impressed with their matte formula. It's very smooth. It's not very patchy. It's going on beautifully. And sometimes you just gotta say, do I really want this? Is this the collaboration for me? I like goofy collaborations, but for example, I got the Wednesday one, and I don't watch Wednesday, but that was inexpensive. Now, if I didn't play Final Fantasy XIV or any of the Final Fantasy games, would I get this? Probably not. because it is expensive, but it's very pretty. So, you know, there's an Edward Scissorhands collaboration that I just ordered, and I'm so excited about that. That was one of my favorite movies when I was a teenager. I mean, Johnny Depp, right? Like, of course I loved it. But also Winona Ryder's in that. You can see her when she's young and beautiful and blonde. She's still beautiful, of course. But now I'm going to take this blue color here and put that all over the dark brown. So how do I want to do this? I think I'm just going to put it on. And this blue looks like a marbled blue in the pan, but I think I'm going to put some sticky base down for the other side, if I can find it. So I'm just going to dot some sticky base on the other side, and we can see if that helps at all with the grippiness of these sparkles, or if it's better to just use just your regular primer and put it on top. So we'll let that sit for a minute, and I'll continue to work on this eye. I'm having to go in this quite a bit. It does look like it has kind of a base that is not very... It's kind of transparent. Now what do I want to do with this? I think what I'm going to do is actually put this pink color here on the inner corner. This is more like a, well, it looks like a satin in the pan, but once you put it on, it's really pretty. And I'm just going to blend it right into that blue. And let's see if that sticky base made a difference on the other side. Oh yeah, that's much better. So to use a sticky base with these, definitely. And then I will use that pink again. Okay, and then just for fun, I'm going to take this silver one here and pop that in the middle of my eye. Oh, that's very shimmery. That's like so shimmery. And it doesn't, it's piecey, but I don't know if, I don't think it does have glitter in it. It's just bigger chunks of shimmer. Let's put a little bit of this brown underneath just to connect things up. And then finally, I'm gonna take a flat packer brush and take this orangey peach color here, and I'm going to put that underneath here. Now that's pigmented, and I think that looks really nice. So what I'm going to do now is I will put on some blush that I have. I am going to use one of these Nars blushes. I think I'll use, so I have 3 Nars blushes that I got from the Sephora sale. I think I'm, just to go with the Asian theme, I'm going to use this, it's called Orgasm Crave, and I'm just going to use that a little bit and see how that looks. Yeah, it's a nice lighter color. And I think what I'll do for the other side is just put it on with the brush directly. Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it on. So you definitely, these sticks, put on with a brush. Because look how pretty that looks. And then we gotta try this pretty sparkly, pinky, silvery goodness here right on my cheek. Let's put it right on my cheek. This has a little mirror in it too, which is nice. Oh, that's gorgeous. This would look really nice on the eye too. And I will say this glitter does kind of fall everywhere, so sparkles are everywhere now on my face, but that's okay. I think the look is really pretty regardless. And I love this highlighter. Look at that. Let's curl my eyelashes with the Moogle eyelash curler. And I'm not an expert at this, so don't ever heat up your eyelash curlers. I know it's tempting, but that will ruin your eyelashes. It will melt them right off your face. And you might burn yourself, so it's not worth it. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to use my mascara. I'll do that in a second, but I need something on my lips. What do I have? I have a couple Nars samples that I got at the Sephora sale. I think I'm going to use this color No Rules. Actually, I'm going to use this color right here. It's called No Liaison. No, it's just called Liaison, not No Liaison. And we will try that out. So they come in like a little 4-strip. So let's see. Pull that one off. We're gonna go with Liaison, see if I can open this. And I have my little silicone brush to use as a lip brush. That's a very in color, I will tell you what. It's like a very light peach. Well, I have a Singe Beauty lip liner too. I'll use that. It's just a little shade darker, which is the style right now, so you can't beat that. Yeah, that's a nice color. It's not a color I would normally go for, so it's good to know that this color looks this way. Okay, let me put some mascara on and I'll come back with my hair down to show you the final look. My hair's still a little damp from my bath. Okay, let's see. Curler does look like it lifted my eyelashes a little bit. I do have a rose gold liner from this Cosmic Beauty set that I'm going to try. This rose gold liner from Cosmic Beauty. Because you can never have too much sparkle, right? So here's my final look. What do you guys think? Do I look like Minfilia? I don't think so. And I really don't want to look like her. If you know, you know. But to be honest, would I buy something from Shu Uemura again? Probably not. I think the eyeshadows are very pretty, but I don't think they're the best formula. I will put a comment down below if they continue to fall out, but they are gorgeous. But are they worth the money? I don't know. I do buy like Pat McGrath and some of those other ones. Maybe people are sleeping on this formula. It is quite sparkly. Tell me what you think. I'm going to list all the prices down below where you can find this if you're interested. Also, if you're interested in Final Fantasy XIV, let me know and I can send you a code for a free 30 days of gameplay and you can try it out. Happy to always do that. Feel free to let me know how you like this look. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe or hit like so it can boost my channel a little bit. I'm really trying to grow my channel. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed already. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all soon. Be thankful, not sad. Bye!